Whilst I was on call with a few friends, one of my friends found a beard forum. Now I know there's a community for pretty much everything on the internet. My main thought about what it was going to be like was this really toxic masculine thing where a bunch of men with thick full beards would be making fun of guys who can't grow anything. This sort of men's club that you can only get into if you luck out genetically. But it's probably one of the most wholesome communities I've ever seen in my life. Now what people do on this forum is often they take photos of their beards and they share it and ask for advice or ask questions or see what everyone thinks. Now I kid you not, there's no negative feedback, there's only encouragement. 14, almost 15, going for a goatee and need advice. I think I'm doing okay for my age, but I don't know if I should keep trying or give up. He's got a couple photos of what he has. Obviously it's not the thickest, fullest beard, but he's 14. That's fine. You have a lot more hair than I had at your age, so there is a fine beard in store for you in the coming years to look forward to, for sure. I kid you not, there's an entire page of people just telling him, if you want to grow it, you should grow it. But for a 14-year-old, this is great. Now I should say that a huge part of this website is actually teenagers asking for beard advice. Obviously a lot of teenagers might want to grow beards. I wanted one a few years ago. All I could grow was my mustache, soul patch and chin hair. But I so desperately wanted a full beard. Hard to accept that pretty much only time could help it grow. The thing is, a beard can mask up some insecurities that you might have. I had a good sharp jawline, but I had like kind of turkey neck sort of thing. It wasn't really bad, but it bothered me when I looked at a side profile of myself, and sometimes in pictures it caught it, and I just didn't like how it looked. And I've grown this now and it makes me feel so much more secure about myself. It helped incredibly with my self-image. So I can completely understand these teenagers wanting advice from people, especially if it is this encouraging. After a couple posts, this guy says, "Hello and thank you for welcoming me. I've been growing it out for just over a month. Attach some pictures so you can see progress." It's got this picture there, and for a 19-year-old, that's a lot of hair. Like, that's a good amount. It's got like a chin strap sort of thing. The only thing I'd give advice for is you want to round it around here, because it can look a bit messy around the jawline. He's actually got a lot of hair around his neck. Like, that's a good amount of growth. The thing is, it looks like it's going to continue to be a chin strap, but then if you look at the later post, cheek hair starts to fill in, and it really is looking like a full beard. Like, that's a very respectable beard, especially for a 19-year-old. I think your chin strap is looking good, and your stash is fantastic. You'll definitely get more coverage in the months ahead, but for now, accept that this is the style you're going to have. And we've got, I want to grow a short, full beard at 17 years old. Hello, I'm 17 years old and I've been trying to grow a short, full beard. I let my facial hair grow for 4 weeks and then trimmed it a bit just because the chin hairs grow way faster than the rest. And someone says, "Hey man, and welcome to the board. You seem to be lucky that you have a blonde beard." The thing is about that, when you're young, you have a lot of vellus hairs. These are like hairs that if you shine a torch at, you can see. They're very thin and they're basically transparent. You can see through them. And they have absolutely no colour. So if you think you have a blonde beard, and maybe you don't want one because blonde beards need a lot of hair to look full and thick, the chances are it might just be that you have a lot of baby hair. And it can just look blonde because they're see-through. Now I don't know this, but I think maybe a lot of teenagers would maybe want to cover up acne with facial hair. And that's completely understandable. This sort of weird thing where as you grow a beard, you sort of pick up random information about it. Acne is basically like dirt in a hole, like a follicle hole. And when the body is repairing acne, the body sends blood to it, and blood often carries collagen, which can repair skin. But the other thing that it does is actually grow hair. So as your acne is healing, you might see a lot of hair grow out. And the poster replies to the guy, "Is blonde facial hair rare? I didn't know I was lucky with that colour. Also, I looked at your posts and noticed that your hair grows in way faster than mine. Your beard at 19 years after 30 days is longer than mine after 36. Probably overthinking." One of the best pieces of advice that I've ever heard, and this goes for not even beards, for anything, for looks, for appearance, for success. Comparison is the thief of joy. There's always going to be someone that has or does something better than you do. The only person you should compare yourself to is yourself, because comparing and thinking about other people's things doesn't really affect yours. It's pretty much going to do nothing else but kind of make you sad. Take pictures of your facial hair every week, every month, then you'll see gradual changes. Slowly you'll see more hairs coming in and you'll feel better about yourself because you've gone forward. I think for people that want something, it's very hard to be happy for other people. That can leave you just a bit bitter and not in a really good place. At 19 years old, just over a month of growth, any potential, or should I just shave it off? That's his front profile, and that's his side profile. He's got a lot of hair for a 19-year-old. But as a teenager, it's pretty much with facial hair, you have to rock what you have. There is stuff that is scientifically proven to grow hair on the back of balding guys' heads, and that's stuff like minoxidil and derma rolling. And biology and science bears no reason at all why it wouldn't work on your face. And that's actually what I use to accelerate the growth of my beard. I'm not trying to sell you anything, I don't have a referral link. It's what I did and it worked for me. The way minoxidil works is that it's a good vasodilator, which basically means that blood goes to the place where you apply it. Blood, as I explained before, comes collagen. Collagen is one of the main things that heals your skin but also grows hair. This guy's post is 17 years old, can't grow facial hair. Here's a picture I found from when I let it grow. As you can see, it looks like a mess, and that really discouraged me from ever growing it. And in reply to somebody giving him advice, he said, "If that's you in your profile picture, you do really have a sick beard. I wish I had that kind of beard, and I know it takes patience, but seeing kids my age and even younger with fuller facial hair is really discouraging. It's way better to focus on yourself when it comes to personal improvement and not compare yourself to others," which I know is really hard, and you need to find sort of your own way not to do that. And Beard Zeus here says, "First, do not compare your beard to others your age. You will always find someone with a better beard, but I doubt you will find many 17-year-olds in your school with much coverage. Many beards start to significantly develop at 17, but there are many that start later. Always compare your progress to yourself, and in that way we can predict the path your beard is taking. Second, your beard is coming along good for your age. For 17, this is absolutely fine. And actually, as a teenager, if you're wanting really good advice for beards, I would check out Beard Advice for Teenagers by Beard Brand. They have two channels called Beard Brand and Beard Brand Alliance, and they're two very good channels for getting advice on your beard and trying to feel positive about what you've got. That's the end of the video, and if you like, subscribe and turn notifications on, then you will become part of my family on YouTube. You will become Craig. That's right, I stole the video idea about 1, 2, 3, go from Danny Gonzalez about 5 videos ago now, and I'm milking it dry. Let's go, Craig.